All right, Aries, thank you so much for tuning in to watch. This is ShaySolstice again, and I've been very busy. If you're curious as to where I've been and what I've been up to, go ahead and watch my other YouTube videos. But in the meantime, let's just get this reading done. So what I'm feeling is very anxious. A lot of you are waiting for good news. A lot of you are waiting for bad news to be over. Anticipating a lot of changes in an adversary that you've been trying to defeat. Just a very anxious energy around you, Aries. Are you stopping to take a breath? We're going to do a strengths, weaknesses, and opportunities. And then we're going to pull clarifiers as we discuss. One of these days I will have a better camera setup so you can see the cards and me at the same time. Then what should Aries do next? So some of you have set fire to your fields already. You're just waiting for the results to come in. You've put in a lot of hard work. Again, what we're looking for is the results. So some of you have done a lot of traveling. Maybe some of you have changed jobs, changed social circles, edited some things. But regardless, you put in a lot of hard work. And a lot of people were watching you. So now you are expecting to just sit back, relax, and really take in all of the benefits with this Ten of Cups. You know, just reap all the benefits of all your hard work that you've put in so far. And you're waiting for a new cycle of rebirth to come into you. You have an Ace of Pentacles, which is fantastic. It's meaning that you are reaping a lot of benefits, a lot of material items, a lot of physical manifestations for you at this time are coming through. But you're ready for the next leg of your journey. You are not really, these cups are nice and, full and everyone's got what they need, right? But now, you're looking for the next phase of your journey, walking over to the eclipse, under the eclipse, and seeking rebirth. Nothing wrong with that. I definitely anticipate you are achieving your goal. What I'd like to know is, who is this person, this adversary? Somebody very powerful, potentially an ex. It's a woman. A lot of female energy. Someone who thinks that they're in charge, and maybe they are, but you defeated your Goliath. Looks like you stood up for yourself recently, held your ground on some things to this female energy. Potentially an elder. Maybe a mother-in-law, some of you, something to that effect. Weaknesses. Are you basking in the glory of the win a little too much? Of the victory? Okay. Don't be sidetracked by the battle and think that they're going to come right back and rear at you. This person is going to take a back seat. So you're basking in the victory right now. And there's nothing wrong with that. But just be mindful that, you know, this is a new beginning for you, so to speak. And with the new year, you will achieve and continue to achieve and recognize that inner self, that one, and those skills that you acquired during this latest phase, this latest obstacle. And what you have here is you have two kings sitting on a throne, one upside down and one right side up, which doesn't mean anything except that you changed tactics, and when you change tactics, that's when you won. So now that you've embraced your, I don't want to say inner wolf, but now that you've, you know, rounded up your pack, now you're ready to start your new journey again as the Fool. I don't want to see you get caught up on old mishaps, old people like trying to make your point multiple times. You made it once, you don't need to make it again. Don't be redundant. You're being instructed right now to really, really, really pay attention to the smaller details. Be silent, be still, be observant, and then make your choice from there. And once you do make your choice, you're going to reap the benefits, take what you need, and move along. With your Seven of Pentacles as your reward, you're going to see this reward come through in the least expected way. You're going to take what you need, and you're going to go. And it looks like that's going to be long term. Oh, but you're going to need to be patient. It's like you're going to take some of what you need, hang out, and then once it all comes through, you'll be flourishing by the end of the year. So take what you need and leave the rest behind, correct? So just take some of the mistletoe. Then you're going to have to wait it out a little bit. Now the snow is melted in this picture, right? But, you know, you're just waiting for these, you know, cups to fill up and for the leaves to grow back on the tree. You're just waiting. You're being instructed to be patient. Like I said, study on those skills, meditate on the skills that you've acquired. And then under the tree, you have the river still flowing, and then you're pregnant with opportunity, so to speak. You know, there's nothing wrong with being impatient, but you're being instructed not to pursue that nemesis further. You done did, okay? At this time. Opportunities. Queen of Cups. Six of Wands. Ace of Wands. Some of you are anticipating moving. This will be the end of a very painful time period for you. I know a lot of you are anxious to see the next phase, to just get a move on, get things rolling, but all good things come when they are due. So the result of this is that you end up being the Queen of Wands. And so with your Queen of Cups, you know, you've conquered this. But this Ten of Swords is the old you. And this is the new you. Let's see what this card says. What are the opportunities for Aries? Be patient. Success will come, and then your journey will manifest. You'll get to the journey when the time is right. It won't be the same for everybody, which is interesting. I mean, of course, it's not going to be the same for everybody, but is there any new obstacles that Aries should be on the lookout for? Injustice. Keep your wits about you at this time. You're being cautioned to be very observant because you have a rabbit, you have snakes in your cards. But you are those things. You are being very cautioned to just be very, very aware of your surroundings. 5 of Bows, empowerment, rest, jealousy. You're being instructed to put a lot of things to bed. Here you have your 4 of Arrows for rest. This is what you need to be doing. In the same way that 10 of Swords also showed up. It's in the same position. Okay. But what you're not going to be able to focus on right now is the full result. But what you're being instructed, because what you're being instructed to do and what you need to be doing are in 2 different directions. So what you need to be doing is studying your maneuvers, your tactics, really being mindful of your surroundings, who you're speaking to. This nemesis and the weaknesses pile, they can't stop these good things from happening. You have the foundation of life, you have mourning, you have your journey, and you have dedication. Some of you are having issues with your children, like getting along with your kids. If your kids are looking to make a more dangerous decision that you don't necessarily agree with or you don't approve, allow them to take that risk. And this will give you more time to just sit back and anticipate, some of your own battles that are going on. You got to choose your priorities right now at this time. Don't get involved with decisions of others at this time. Just abstain from putting in your 2 cents too much. If your kid wants to go do something, or you have a close friend who wants to go do something, just say, yeah, go ahead and give your blessing or whatever it is you feel like you need to give and move on, because you have a lot coming your way. And part of it has to do with the spiritual download that you are receiving this and next month. So, in the end, you are Boudica on the Chariot. Whatever this is that's coming, you just need to be ready for part 2. So, you've defeated part 1, part 2 is coming, and you will be Boudica on the Chariot. Now, I would like for you to be as mentally prepared as possible, so that's why you've been instructed to take this period of rest, time for you, as much as possible. Meditate, do your cleansing, retreat to yourself, potentially stay away from red meat, little stuff like that you'll pick up, whatever resonates with you. Any sort of spiritual cleansing I recommend at this time. Nothing wrong with the cleanse. Nobody has to know about it. I myself am not vegan or anything, or vegetarian or anything like that, but if that works for you, do that. If you need to fast, you need to fast. I see why you're so nervous. But this pile of cards in front of me, this is not make-believe. Alright. Anyways, we will pick up again very soon, you and I, okay? Otherwise, I want to thank you for watching. Again, ShaySolstice, Instagram link in the description, and I will see you guys next month. Bye.